What is the right to repair movement? Let's find out. Hello and welcome to Inventiva. This is Palak Yadav presenting to you today's big news. The average consumer purchases an electronic gadget knowing that it will very quickly become obsolete as its manufacturer releases newer, shinier and more amped up versions of the same device. As a device grows older, issues start to crop up. Your smartphone may slow down to a point where it is almost unusable, or your gaming console may require one too many hard resets. When this happens more often than not, you are left with the mercy of manufacturers who make repairs inaccessible for most by dictating into you can fix a device and making it an inordinately expensive affair. So why aren't consumers permitted to fix their gadgets themselves? This is a question advocates of the worldwide right to repair movement have been addressing for decades now. In recent years, countries around the world have been attempting to pass effective rights to repair laws. But it is no surprise that the movement has faced tremendous resistance from tech giants such as Apple and Microsoft over the years. On Friday, US President Joe Biden signed an executive order calling on the Federal Trade Commission to curb restrictions imposed by manufacturers that limit the consumer's ability to repair their gadgets on their own terms. The UK too introduced right to repair rules that should make it much easier to buy and repair daily use gadgets such as TVs and washing machines. So what is the right to repair movement? Activists and organizations around the world have been advocating for the right of consumers to be able to repair their own electronics and other products as part of the right to repair movement. The movement traces its roots back to the very dawn of the computer era in the 1950s. The goal of the movement is to get companies to make spare parts, tools and information on how to repair devices available to customers and repair shops to increase the lifespan of products and to keep them from ending up in landfills. They argue that these electronic manufacturers are encouraging a culture of planned obsolescence, which means that devices are designed specifically to last a limited amount of time and to be replaced. This, they claim, leads to immense pressure on the environmental and wasted natural resources. Manufacturing an electronic device is a highly polluting process. It makes use of polluting sources of energy such as fossil fuel, which are an adverse impact on the environment. For instance, a New York Times report states that the mining and manufacturing materials used to make an iPhone represent roughly 83% of its contribution in the heat-trapping emission in the atmosphere throughout its life cycle, according to the manufacturing data released by Apple. It is about 57% for the average washing machine. But why do electronic manufacturers oppose this movement? Large tech companies including Apple, Microsoft, Amazon and Tesla have been lobbying against the right to repair. Their argument is that opening up their intellectual property to third-party repair services or amateur repairers could lead to exploitation and impact the safety and security of their devices and brand. Tesla, for instance, has fought against the right to repair and advocacy, stating that such initiatives threaten the data security and cybersecurity. Interestingly, Apple co-founder Steve Wozniak recently voiced his support for the movement. "We wouldn't have had an Apple had I not grown up in a very open technology world," he said. The tech giant has long been criticized for allowing repairs of its devices only by authorized technicians and not providing spare parts or manuals on how to fix its products. These companies are constantly claiming that they are working towards greater durability themselves. This year, Apple took more steps towards reducing its contribution to e-waste. It has expanded its free independent repair provider program in 200 countries and extended the access to genuine spare parts, information on repairs and tools for out-of-warranty repairs.